Hey guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about the subscription billing system inside TinyBrander and how to set that up with your stores so that you can create subscriptions within your stores to get passive recurring income month after month after month. Currently this system is only available with Stripe, but we do plan to continue coding this out and adding new payment processors as we go forward, but for right now it's only for Stripe. But we will move forward. We'll be adding PayPal, we'll be adding Square, and we'll be adding Easy Pay Direct at the bare minimum. But for now, just know you can only do this with Stripe. So the first thing you have to do is make sure you have a Stripe merchant account, that it is active, and that it is integrated with TinyBrander. Now there's a separate tutorial for doing that. Just search in the resources section of the app and you will find the tutorial for integrating Stripe with TinyBrander. But today, as I said, we're talking about the subscription system and how to deal with that. So let's get into it right now. Once we're in our TinyBrander account, this is one of our test accounts, we just need to go down on the left-hand side to Settings. Okay, and once we're down here, you can see there is now a new section in the top here called Subscription Settings. So we're going to go into that. And right now you can see that we have absolutely no subscriptions set up, and this is exactly how your account should look if you've never added a subscription to your system. So let me just give you the kind of navigation of this screen so that you understand it. Left hand side we have this drop down box called Payment Method. Right now if we hit that drop down arrow, there's going to be nothing else in it because, as I said, right now we're only integrated with Stripe, okay, for subscriptions. So you would choose Stripe. And then across from that on the right hand side we have this section called Payment Account, and this will be if you have multiple different accounts. So if you had, say, 3 or 4 different Stripe accounts for 3 or 4 different brands, then you would choose the one that you want. Right now we only have the test Stripe account in there, so we're going to choose that. But as I said, as this builds out and we get more payment processors, you'll be able to choose different payment processors and obviously different payment accounts. But right now we're choosing Stripe and the test account in Stripe, and we're going to choose to hit Add a New Subscription. And that then brings us up with the Add Subscription screen. Essentially several different fields that will need filling in depending on what you want to do. And today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a standard subscription, and then after that I'm going to show you how to set up a trial subscription. So the first thing we need to do, and this is the same for everything, is give our subscription a name. Now whatever name we give this is going to be shown to the end user in the checkout box. So pick something that's recognizable to you, but also would make sense to the consumer when they purchase it. So I'm just going to say, for the purposes of this, I'm going to call this CBD, CBD, let's say patch subscription offer, and it would help if missing a letter. CBD patch subscription offer, and then I'm going to select the currency that it's going to be sold in. That's just over here on the right, and that's going to be US dollars. And then the price that we want to sell the subscription for every single month. So I'm going to say $39.95. The next column across here is called interval. Now this is how often that the subscription is going to run. Obviously they get charged on the day that they check out, and then it's asking how many days after that point are we going to charge them again and ship a new product. So in this case I'm going to say 30 because that's very typical that you're going to bill them every 30 days, but you might want to do it every 15 days or every 20 days. But I'm setting the interval to 30, and you can see the drop down here just beside that we have a choice between days, weeks, months or years. So I'm going to set up just days, so it's going to be an interval of every 30 days. And for a standard subscription, that's pretty much all you need to do. You could set it here, this is completely optional, and that's the number of payments. So if you wanted to just have a subscription that lasted, say, 4 months, you could put the number 4 in there. But for now, I'm just going to hit save because for a standard subscription, that is now complete. So as you can see, that was successfully added. So that is now sitting inside our Tiny Brander account, but it's not yet applied to any particular store or any particular product. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go across to our store management up here on the left. And we're going to choose our CBD store. This is just a test store we have set up. And let me just close that pop-up. Go to Actions and Settings. Okay, and then we're going to go across to number 2, Products. Okay, now the subscriptions will only work on the lead product, not on the upsells. I want to make that really clear. Okay, you can only run a subscription on the lead product, not on any of the upsells. So, the lead product we have in this particular store is these CBD patches. And then we have this column now on the right hand side that has a toggle switch, which is called subscription. So I am going to switch the subscription on this column, on that product. And then it brings me up a pop-up box to select which subscription I want to apply to that product. And we only have one in there, which is the CBD subscription offer, $39.95. So I click that and hit save. And as you can see now, that product has the toggle switch on. And if I try to put a toggle switch on the other product, it brings up an error message that says we must select the lead product to continue. Okay, so it won't allow you to do that. So now we have a subscription applied to this product. Let's go and take a look at how that looks in the actual flow on a live site. So if I go to the live store details and just copy this URL and then come across and paste that in a new browser window. Okay, so now we have it, and if we go to check out this store, and then I'll just put some fake data in here and hit rush my order, you can see now that that's bringing up this CBD patch subscription offer, which is the name we gave it in our offer. That's where it will come up right here. Remember when we set up the subscription? So that's showing there, and it's showing today's special subscription price, $39.95, 30 days. So it tells them it's going to be every 30 days for $39.95. And if we select that and then hit continue, it then brings the checkout cart up. Now the flow of the funnel is ever so slightly different in the subscription model, because what's going to happen is it's going to charge the cost of the subscription first, and then it's going to offer the upsells, and they will be true one-click upsells. They're not going to be added to a cart. Let me show you with a test card transaction. So if I hit pay with card now, and let's just put in some fake email details, and I'm going to use card details, which I know is test card details for Stripe. We can choose any date in the future and any CVV. And then if we just hit pay, you'll see that's approved. And now it's going to take us and offer us the upsells. There we go. You can see now we have the upsell being displayed, and it's asking us to add to order. Now, if we click add to order here, that is instantly going to charge for that product and add it to the order. Yeah, there's going to be no additional checkout process required. So we're just going to hit add to order there, and then it gives us the final upsell. I'm going to hit add to order there. It will instantly give us the thank you page. So there we go. So that's how to set up a regular subscription. Now let me go back and show you how to set up the trial subscription. So we're back in our Tiny Brander account, and we want to go back down to settings here on the left-hand side. Now, you can see that's the previous offer that we set up, and now we're going to set up a new subscription for the trial. So we hit add new subscription, and in this one, I'm going to call this CBD patch special trial offer. Okay, and then the currency we're going to set down as US dollars. Now the price, when you're setting up a trial offer, the price you put here is the price you want your customer to pay after the trial period has finished. So I'm going to just set the same price I did last time, $39.95. The interval, again, I'm going to set at 30 days. Leave it as days. Okay, but now I'm going to check this box that says trial, and that's going to open up some other options. And we're going to say the trial period duration is going to be 30 days, because we're going to set it as 30. But the trial period charge this time is only going to be, say, let's say $7.95. Okay, so now what happens here is on the initial checkout day, on the day that the customer orders, they get charged $7.95 for the first order, and then after that period, they get charged $39.95 every 30 days thereafter. So day 1, they get charged $7.95. Day 30, they get charged $39.95, and a new bottle gets shipped to them, and then every 30 days thereafter, they get charged $39.95. So if I hit save here, there we go. So now you can see the difference. They look similar here, but the title is different. So if I go back now to the store management and to that CBD store, and back to the products in step 2, and if I just switch off the subscription on the CBD patches, so it's disabled, and then switch it back on again, it will allow me to select the new subscription I want, which is the trial offer. So I hit save, and that is now saved. And if we go back now to the site, let me just refresh that screen. There we go. And if I check out again now, this will be the trial subscription offer because I've added that. So let me just throw in some details here and hit rush my order. You can see now it says it's the CBD patch special trial offer that you can purchase with 30 days trial for just $7.95. And you can see up here on the right hand side it says it's $39.95 for 30 days. And all we have to do here is select that subscription and continue. And it gives us the checkout box and it tells them it's $7.95 for 30 days. So that's it, guys. That's how simple it is to set up the subscription with Stripe in Tiny Brander. As we add new payment processors to the subscription system, we'll record new videos because there may be some slight differences in the flow, but for now, this is how we do it. I hope that helps. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach us at support@tinybrander.com. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.